Okay. Oh, it feels good getting things done. Oh, picking them off the list. Oh yes, I got a lot of things done since morning. Feels good. Sitting down in front of the camera now making a video is what I love to do. Okay, what's up? Oh, okay, quick story time. Okay, I'm hurt very badly. Okay, the whole body just aches. I fell off my one wheel. Yeah, I've been learning how to do a one wheel. I actually went and pulled the trigger and I actually bought a one wheel pint. It's only been my 1 week, so literally today is 7 days of me actually having that one wheel in my possession. And I've been going out there trying to learn how to kind of at least balance myself on day 1 and day 2. And literally on the first day, in the first hour, I took a very bad fall. The one rule that they tell you, I did that mistake, right? The one rule that they tell you when learning how to get on the one wheel and kind of your very first day is that not to let go of the back foot first. That is what I did, and I took a fall. I took a very bad fall. It just came to a point where I thought I cannot hold this balance anymore, and I took the back foot off first, and the board just kept on rolling for the next couple of centimeters or so, like that, half a foot, maybe a foot, and my front foot was still on the board, and that kind of dragged me for that 30 centimeters or so, and I fell, right? I landed on my left hand side, so my elbow went bang straight on concrete. That wasn't a good idea, because it would have been a better idea if I was actually learning on probably soft surface to start with, so like grass or something like that. But I started off on concrete, which was just not a good idea. And then so my elbow hit the ground first, so this is all like very badly scraped. If I showed you, you'll be like, you know, I'm switching off the video kind of thing. So I'm not going to show you because it is very badly scraped. I fell on my left, so my hip hit the ground first and then my elbow hit the ground second. Along with that, my neck as well, bang, straight on the floor. So all of this just hurts. So I'm very, very sore. My whole body is just hurts. I haven't been sleeping well because I can only sleep on one side. That means I just can't sleep on my left. But like I said, it's now 7 days into this now, so I feel a little bit better. Trying to make a video, trying to get content out there for you guys. So I thought I'll come out with the whole topic of motivation to keep going. I mean, like, take my circumstances into consideration. Like I said, I'm in a lot of pain, but the motivation to keep going, 5 tips also out I'm gonna put to you that would hopefully motivate you to carry on or perhaps make a start. And that's what we're gonna do today. What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Manny, and today I'm gonna teach you 5 tips to keep motivating you to move forward in perhaps photography, videography, or whatever you do. So let's go. And also, new hat. I really did need a new hat. Yesterday I wore this thing, and when I finished at the end of the day and I took the cap off, I had a very big scar at the top here. You know when you have like new shoes and you wear them for the very first time and you take them off and you have a really dirty bite on your ankle or something like that? That's what happened here. I had a very big scar. I love the rim color. It's all green. Bike. I'm probably gonna wear this and not wash it until this all goes totally dirty, and then it probably needs to go in the bin or garbage or whatever, or recycle. But till then, I'm just gonna carry on wearing this because all my other caps are just out of shape. You wear them once and you put them in the wash. Once you put them in the wash, that's it. Gone. Yeah, you put them in the wash. I don't know if you've got any advice on how to wash caps, how to clean them, please let me know. That is one thing that I'm very bad at. is washing caps. Like my business, I do on a daily basis, I deal with how to clean clothes, but caps is my worst nightmare. I just can't get around how to clean caps. It just destroys them, absolutely just destroys them. So if you got any advice on how to clean caps and still keep them in the right shape and size at the end of the wash, please let me know. Anyway, let's carry on with the rest of this tutorial. Tip number 1, change your gear. Now what I mean by this is that if you've been filming on a particular brand or perhaps digital or even the other side of the story, which is film these days, to get yourself motivated and carry on going, I would suggest that you change your gear. That is tip number 1. And what I mean by that is perhaps go and hire out from one of the camera shops in and around your area. Hire a different camera or a different system. If you shoot on a Sony, perhaps go and hire a Canon or a Fuji or anything out there that is different to what you've been used to using. Secondly is that if you could maybe perhaps borrow from a friend, not a stranger. Like don't just give away your gear to any stranger and say, "Here mate, you can have all my gear and just give me yours," and yeah, that will be a disaster for especially you. But give it to a friend that you could trust and perhaps borrow from his or her gear for like a week or 2 or maybe even longer, and you keep motivating yourself. It's part of the reason why people go and kind of change the gear around every so often, and you trade in what you've been using and perhaps upgrade or downgrade, and using new gear, using new toys, new gadgets is always quite motivating. Tip number 2 is working for free. Now, I know there is a lot of spectacle around working for free. People will be like, "I ain't working for free. I am a brand. I just cannot do things for free. What does that value me at? How can I look at myself if I work for free?" And I don't mean working for free all the time. I mean working for free just to get your foot in the door. Give out some business cards, give out your contacts, give out some of your details, perhaps make a website where people can go and have a look at. If people want to know what Manny is with a camera, where do they go? They probably go check out my Instagram, check out my work, you know, things that I do, my YouTube. What can Manny do as a photographer or a videographer? Perhaps a website would help. I don't really need that because it's not a job, it's not something that I want to make money of, so I don't put up a website. But I do have Instagram, I do have YouTube, and if people want to know what I do, they can go and have a look at my Instagram page and my YouTube page and see what YouTube channel shall I say. Go and have a look at that and see what I do, and they can justify my work from that, whether I am the right person for them. I may go on, and I have done in the past, worked for free, right? And that could even motivate you because you get to learn something differently. If it's not your niche to do events or birthday parties or weddings and stuff like that, if somebody asks you for a favor, right, I would probably say yes, go for it, because that may lead you down a different avenue of information. It might put some information into you that you're not used to regarding photography or videography. I got distracted. Okay, so working for free. All right, so scenarios where you think, no, I'm not working for free because I value myself, I value my time, I value the resources that you use. You know, these cameras, these softwares that we use, Lightroom, Premiere Pro, whatever you may use, these all cost money. But perhaps to get your foot in the door, perhaps to gain more information, perhaps even to gain more experience, make more friends in the field, talking to people, getting knowledge from that very person or people could land you your next big project, or even a bigger project from the current one that you're doing. So I would say there's never any issue, or should be an issue, working for free. Alright, tip number 3, start YouTube. Put information out there. Why? So that people can see what you're capable of. If you don't have a website, which perhaps you should do, it's 2025. You do photography, if you do videography, if you a freelance photographer or a videographer or any sort of fur, if you want a job that is paid or for free, I would suggest go out there and make a website where people can go and have a look at your work, even if it's just one page, even if it just has your picture and your name and your contact details. That would do the job for you. But start YouTube. Why? Because that actually helps putting information out there about you, what you do. If you want to find out what person X does with a camera, whether they're a photographer or a videographer, what do you do to find out about them? Probably these days the first thing would be you go and search them on Instagram or Twitter or whatever it is out there, Snapchat or whatever. You go Snapchat or Facebook or whatever it is, you go and search for that person. If you have a website that looks just a little bit more professional, also with that, start YouTube, because YouTube puts you out there as well. It's a great platform to be on. Don't be scared of criticism, because that comes in every day, every form of life. People will criticize what you do, but make your hobby your passion, do what you love and put yourself out there on YouTube. So I would say tip number, what's this? Tip number 3? Tip number 2? Anyway, who's counting? Put yourself out on YouTube. Okay, another major tip regarding motivation to keep going. Sometimes people start the YouTube channel, or they make a website, or they make Instagram and stuff like that, and automatically think that, okay, because I am a photographer, because I'm a videographer, people will get in touch with me just because I have a page. That's not always the case. If you're a photographer and a videographer or both, people are not just gonna reach out to you and say, okay, here's a job, you're a videographer, photographer here, can you do this job for me? No, you got to put yourself out there. You got to put yourself out in the field, out in the market, doing the stuff, and then they could perhaps reach out to you. But don't get down into the matrix of the figures. Don't let the figures drive your passion. So what I mean by that is that how many subscribers do you have on a daily basis? How many views do you get on a daily basis on your videos or video that you're currently just published? Don't let that drive you. Let your passion drive you forward. The numbers, the jobs, the whatever you want to follow, the money, if that's what you want to make from all of this, Instagram, YouTube, videography, that will also follow as well. Don't let the numbers drive you, because that is a very easy way just to get burned out. If you're always focused on how many views you have got on your videos, how many subscribers you have got, how much money comes from all this, that can easily burn you out. Often I've heard from friends that used to have YouTube channels, they started a YouTube channel because they thought, okay, within the first instance you will grow subscribers, which it was back in the days of 1,000 or something like that, 10,000, whatever it was, some amount of subscribers, and then some amount of watch time along with those subscribers over the platform of the videos that you had, and you'll start monetizing over that session. And people thought that that would be very easy to do. However, when the subscribers count didn't come, they actually fell off the platform, thinking that, okay, this is taking too much time of mine because I have to set up everything around me. I have to get a camera, lens, this is investment. I have to hit record, make the video, then go and edit it and put it on the platform. I'm not getting that many numbers, which is what I'm talking about right now, the matrix of all this, the numbers. If that doesn't come, what is the point of me doing all this? And they fell off the platform. They didn't continue with that because the money didn't come in. My advice to you is carry on. Make YouTube, make a channel, do what you love and get focused on this as a hobby perhaps, and then focus, and if it makes money from that, then yes, do go ahead and continue with that. That will make more money for you, of course, but I would probably say start off with a hobby. How can I overcome that? Oh, my leg. Like I said, I am in a lot of pain. I can't sit in one position for too long because it just hurts. I went to watch a movie the other night and I sat there for approximately 2.5 hours. It was a very long movie. It was Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise. Oh my god, this dude, this has to be one of the best missions. The Final Reckoning, oh my goodness. That movie it had me on the edge of, not one moment did I feel bored in that movie, right? 2.5 hours, I really can't sit down and watch, be focused and dialed in for 2.5 hours on a movie in a cinema or whatever. At home definitely can't, but in the cinema for 2.5 hours, this guy had me on the edge of my seat every second throughout the whole duration of that movie. Man, that has to be the best mission so far. Final Reckoning, oh, just mind-blowing. Like, the cinematography of that was just awesome stuff. Tip number 5, the probably most important one, having fun. Make sure you're having fun, right? So accumulating all the previous 4 tips, that's right, accumulating the previous 4 tips. Make sure you're having fun, okay? This is all supposed to be to keep you happy, to keep you going, motivating you. That will kind of drive your focus away from just sitting in front of the camera and just talking, because that can sometimes get boring as well. Trust me, ask me how I know. So add some value to what you're making to this platform. Perhaps investing in something else that will keep you happy, that will grow your hobby, that will keep you going. Okay, so I think that's it. That is 5 tips to keep motivating yourself, motivate you to keep going, to carry on with this platform or this hobby of yours, which is photography or videography or whatever you may do. Hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you very soon. Peace.